Hey fellas of YouTube, this is Robbay speaking, and I have a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Eva, or 3vaMoon, or 3vaMoon.
Or Robbay's
I stream
cousin?
on Twitch. I am Robbay's cousin, yes.
So, I mean, you can still hear me though, right? Like, it's not lagging right now? Or...
No, I can see, yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Not lagging.
Anyway, guys, we had like a minor problem earlier before we started recording, so I just want to get that out of the way. So, yeah, if you have not... Basically, my cousin Eva, she does like Twitch streams, like she does gaming and all that. So if you want to check out her content, like her Twitch channel, it's in the description down below. And I'm going to have Eva answer 10 questions. This is pretty much going to be an interview. And so they're just like simple questions like I said to Eva, what's your favorite color? Like what's your favorite food or something? Not that those are going to be the questions, but those are like examples of questions. So it's just simple stuff, and we'll, let's see how Eva answers them. Like, what made you want to do, like, Twitch and stuff? Like, all of a sudden you just want to do Twitch. Like, what got you to want to do that?
Well, I hadn't really spent any time on Twitch, but I was playing video games. So my boyfriend, Justin, and our other friend, Charlie, we were sitting in a coffee shop, and all of a sudden, Justin said to me, Eva, I think you'd be really good at streaming. I think that you have a good personality and you're personable and you like playing video games. So why not stream it and possibly make some money from doing that? You'd be playing games anyway. Why not stream it?
Totally agree with him on that.
Yeah, I made an account and I started watching streams, but at the time I wasn't able to stream myself. I didn't have like a real good computer or like the means to stream or anything, so I slowly had to like build up the setup for that, and eventually we moved into this little house we were renting out, and I got this PC, which is actually kind of a hand-me-down from my boyfriend because he built himself his own new PC, and
cool.
so I got his old one. So, yeah, but it's still really good. Most of the hardware is still working just fine. So it's just enough. It's great for streaming. And so, I started my first stream in 2020, in June, and yeah, I've been doing it ever since. It's been really fun. It's been a good experience.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've been watching you grow on your Twitch channel because like I think I found you like a couple months after, and then I'll get into that in a little bit. But when like I've been watching your channel like grow, like I think you were like in the 3 digits, and like that was that was already cool enough. But like you were just getting there like in like the 4 digits. I was just like, wow, she's kicking ass on this.
Oh, followers. Yeah, followers.
Yeah, I meant to say followers. I mean on YouTube it's subscribers, but followers,
Yes, yeah.
And so,
subscriber on YouTube is basically the same as following on Twitch. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you I just been watching you grow and like just growing this fan base and everything, like, and so I'm just trying to think this time.
Yeah, we got a nice little community.
Yeah, no, the Moon community, something like that, right?
A community.
The community. Yeah, I don't know why I forgot that, but like, yeah, I'm part of that community.
We're the Moonies.
Too, guys. You're, as a community member myself. All right, so the next question is like, do you have like a favorite? Do you have like a favorite game that you've streamed so far? Like out of all the games that you've streamed, like, is there like a favorite, the one that sticks out to you the most? I know this is like a tough question, but I mean, you could pick like more than just one, just any of them.
Yeah. There have been so many good ones. The Witcher 3 sticks out to me.
I remember you playing that.
That was a really good long game, RPG. Control. I was really into the game Control when I first, like, I started it, and then I just was only playing that game until the end. I was just enthralled by it. I'm streaming Hogwarts Legacy, and I am having the best time playing it, honestly. This might be my favorite so far. And just like, despite like some of the hate that the game itself has been getting, just, you know, with like whatever controversy is surrounding it, there has been just such a positive love emerging from the community who plays this game, and I've experienced that just from streaming it. I've met a lot of new people, and I'm just having a great time playing it. And when you enjoy the game, that makes it so much better to stream. Like, it makes me want to stream so much more. Because I've gone through periods of time where I'm just like, I don't know what to stream. I don't really feel like it. I don't know. So when I'm really enjoying the game I'm playing, that makes me feel so much more drive to start the stream.
I hear you.
I'm having a good time with that.
Is there any other games, or just those few?
Any other games? Skyrim. I have a good time with Skyrim. But I haven't done like a full playthrough of Skyrim. I want to, though. That's going to be in the future. And but on the same vein of Skyrim, the Elder Scrolls Online, which is like an MMO in the same universe as Skyrim, that has been really a positive experience as well, because the community surrounding that game is very generous and welcoming. And that's been really cool. That's probably the best part about streaming, is just meeting the community who plays the game.
Yeah.
And it's really nice.
Yeah, that's probably like I think when you play these, I'm no Twitch expert or anything, but I feel like when you play these games and people who are fans of these games come to you, or like any other Twitch streamer, and then that's where some more more followers come from and everything, and maybe that's the secret to like what your to your community growing. I'm trying to say that like 10 times fast, but yeah, community. Yeah, no, that's gonna take a while for me to pronounce, but
it's okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, you just been like I've seen you love these games. I've seen some other games where you're just like why am I playing this and stuff? Because I remember that one game you played where you were like this little girl or whatever, and you're trying to sneak through this house or whatever. Like, you're just this little tiny thing, and you're just trying to walk around this butcher guy, but you kept getting caught, and you like just
that was Little Nightmares. Yeah.
Like, I don't think that was one of your favorites, but it was interesting to watch though.
I did enjoy that game. It's just some parts might make me rage a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, I remember you raging.
Particularly hard.
I was even getting frustrated myself. I was like, what is this though? Like, I mean, I'm not even playing this game yet. I'm only feeling rage for like trying to get past this big jerk or whatever. Yeah. But you know, I mean,
yeah, I've played a lot of games over the 2 years, oh my gosh, almost 3 years. I've been streaming.
I thought it was
almost.
Wow. Well, then again, I've been living in this apartment for almost 3 years, so I mean, it kind of does make sense. So because you said in June 2020,
right?
Because that's when
time flies.
That's when I moved in here, like in my apartment, just like when you moved out of no.
Yeah.
I'm getting it backwards. When I moved out of my parents' house, that's when you started beginning. So
right.
Yeah. So yeah,
we moved around the same time.
So when it's your 3-year anniversary of Twitch, it's my 3-year anniversary of living in this apartment.
How about that?
Yeah. No, I cannot believe time flies on that.
I know.
All right. So
no, there have been some other cool games too. I'm looking at my games on my desktop now. Spiritfarer has been a great one. Sims 4.
Oh yeah, I remember when you played Sims 4. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I come back to old games too. I'm a what's called variety streamer, so I'll do
Yeah, that's good.
lots of different games, and I do music, I do art, so
Yeah, no, you're pretty good at like the art and the music, which are both things I am not good at. I mean, I've drawn before, but nothing like what other people like you have done. Like if I tried to draw something so complex, it would just look like shit. Like it just would.
ah. Some things like that just take practice.
It does, but
you gotta really want to improve.
yeah. I'm not trying to beat myself up or anything, guys, but that's just how I am and everything. Do you have like a favorite big Twitch streamer or something? Like someone that like is just higher up, like say the like 100,000s or millions that you just look up to?
Yeah. Well, big time streamer. I really like Kit Boga. He's like not he's not the same type of streamer that I am. He does something completely different. What he does on stream is he calls scammers, and he scam baits basically.
Okay.
And he has like a voice changer. He does like different voices to act like he's an old woman or an old man.
Oh.
And he does these bits, and he it's the funniest thing. He's got a virtual machine on his computer, so he gets them to connect to his virtual machine. They think that it's his real computer, and he just like causes all these problems and keeps them on the phone for ages and ages, until finally they just have to like either give up on him, or he'll eventually like reveal. He used to do more reveals back in the day. But he was the first Twitch streamer that I ever subscribed to, meaning like a paid subscription.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was way before I started streaming myself. But his videos are just like, he's such a wholesome guy, and like just the vibe of like having him around like while I'm doing stuff, like when I was moving out of my childhood home. It was the first time I ever moved. I was 27, 28. I don't remember.
I forgot how much older that you are compared to me, because I'm 27 now.
Yeah, it was 2019. No, yeah, it was 2019. So I was 28. 27. I don't remember. Anyway, I don't want to do the math. But anyway, it was a hard time of my life because it was the first time I was moving. I didn't want to move. It was like we kind of had to, because the taxes on Long Island are astronomical. So my mom and I had to move out. And when I was packing up all my stuff, I would have Kit Boga playing like in the background while I was doing stuff, and it was just like kind of keeping the mood light, like making me laugh while I was doing it, so it was nice. So he has a special place in my heart. But as far as like variety streamers like me go, there's this one streamer called Tea with Mandy.
I
really like her.
Or her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say him.
Yeah, so she is she's a variety, just like game streamer, and she plays a lot of the same types of games that I play, like
so she's like
RPGs.
So it's the same stuff that you kind of do.
Yes.
Okay.
Minus the music and art, but she just plays games, and she does like big, RPGs and action adventure games, cozy games, and like she's just got such a nice light vibe to her. Super cozy. She's very sweet. And she's just she streamed Hogwarts Legacy as well. And I just love that she wasn't afraid to stream that game, because I know a lot of people have been avoiding streaming it because they don't want to get the backlash of any lunatics online who might do something, I don't know,
those
to upset them.
Harry Potter fans, the ones who just don't separate the art from the person.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so it's not even that she talks about anything political or anything. She just avoids it and just keeps it wholesome the whole time, and it's just such a nice vibe. And she has been, like, people say that it's hard to be successful when you have a variety, when you're a variety streamer and you stream all types of different games.
Yeah.
But she has been able to make it work. So I kind of try to strive to have that sort of success. I guess there's also Paige the Witch. She's kind of in the same vein as Tea with Mandy. She's got the same sort of... She has, like, more of a witchy vibe. She plays a lot of Skyrim. She was playing Elden Ring. She was playing a lot of cool games that I also like as well. So Tea with Mandy and Paige the Witch.
Gotcha. Like, what's the most overrated game to you? Like, what's the most overrated game? Not, I mean, it doesn't, and I don't mean like what you've streamed. I'm talking about, like, what do you think is the most overrated game that people overhyped, but that you're just not really into? You know what I mean?
Oh.
This is a tough one, huh?
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Fortnite, and also, like, League of Legends. Yeah. I hear a lot about both of those games, and I just have no interest in either of them. I'm not really into battle royales. I'm not into... I don't know what League of Legends is, but I don't... I've seen it. Like, I've seen what it looks like, and it's just like a top-down sort of thing. I'm not into that.
Yeah,
personally.
Those are a couple games. Like, when I go to work and it's at the gym, and like people come up to me, they ask me like, oh, you know, do you play this game? Do you play that? And I'm like, no, like I never really had any interest in it.
Yeah,
Fortnite and League of Legends are a couple of them, but yeah. But I mean, I know you're also not too fond of the Mario games.
Mario games?
Yeah. Because I remember one time you were playing Luigi's Mansion, but you're just not a big Mario person.
No, I guess not. It's not that I dislike Mario. I just never really played it that much. I guess it's probably because I didn't play it much as a kid that I didn't really bring that interest into adulthood. But I did play Luigi's Mansion as a kid.
Yeah, same
on
here.
The GameCube. Yeah. So I was playing that game. I never went back to it. I actually finished that game. That's a problem I have sometimes is I'll start a game and then I'll like take a break and then never come back.
I think I used to have a couple of those problems, but like unless it's a game that I really, really enjoy, like I do, like there are just some games that I just really enjoy that I just have to keep playing just for the hell of it.
Right.
I mean, if I had Banjo-Kazooie right now, I'd be playing the shit out of that because that was like my first video game right there. Like I just like I'm not even joking. It was just amazing. And I hear like with the expansion pack on the Switch, like I hear that I could get it because my older brother's playing that right now. So if I end up getting that game, I'm gonna be spending a whole lot of time on that.
Yeah, go for it.
But yeah. All right. What do you think of video games getting like movie TV adaptations, like / movie TV adaptations? Because lately we've gotten, a lot, like say with Sonic, for example, Mario's getting a movie. Yeah. The Last of Us, which I have not played, that has a TV series going on right now. Like, what do you think of that though? Like, do you think it's a smart decision or not? Or are you just a bit
I think it can be a smart decision if it's done right. I heard that the Sonic movie was good. It was. Haven't seen it myself. I heard that they did it well, and that first trailer with the first look of Sonic and how everybody was outraged about it, and then right, and then they took it back and they were like, okay, maybe we should rework this Sonic look here, and then they came out with the final the final movie, and everybody loved it. So
I did.
That was respectable. The Last of Us, I have been watching. I haven't
really?
played The Last of Us myself.
Neither have I.
But
So.
my boyfriend has, and he says that they're doing a good job with it. I like it. I'm enjoying the show. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, the actor.
And the last episode is airing tonight.
Oh, really? It's almost done with its first season or something?
Yeah, only 9 episodes, but yeah.
Pedro Pascal,
Those HBO shows.
the guy who's in that
Pedro.
show. I like that actor because he's in the Mandalorian. I'm a big Star Wars guy, and I like him. I mean, I know you're not a Star Wars person, but like he's amazing in that show, and like it's just funny though. You got Mandalorian season 3, and then you got The Last of Us. So 2 Pedro shows at the same time, just airing. So I always feel
there's a whole fandom behind Pedro Pascal.
Well, he's also in.
I know him from Game of Thrones.
Yeah, no, I just started watching that, and I do have a couple Game of Thrones questions for you, just to let you know later. Spoiler alert, but yeah, no.
Can't wait.
Oh, Detective Pikachu, did you see that? Because I saw that in theaters with a couple friends.
You did? Did you like it? I haven't. I never got to see that one, but I heard it was cute. I think.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought it looked cute.
Some people didn't like it, but personally, I did. I thought Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu did a good job, and like it was just the Pokemon looked really good in that movie, and so like if you ever get the chance, I mean, don't expect like the most spectacular of stories, but just enjoy just the Pokemon. And is there a show that you haven't seen that people pressure you to see? Like you haven't seen it, but you're like, but people just say like you gotta see it, you gotta see it, you gotta see it.
Yeah. Well, not like a lot of pressure, but I've been told that Arcane is good, and that's a show that's based on League of Legends.
Another video game in League of Legends.
Yeah, I just remembered this.
Forgot about that too.
So Arcane I've heard is really good, like even if you don't play the game. So maybe
that's too.
I think another one was I don't know. I don't think I've gotten that much pressure to watch something. I'm trying to think.
You're lucky though, because I got people breathing down my neck just to watch a certain show. Just watch certain shows.
What show?
Well, I mean, people begged me to watch Game of Thrones, which again I know Game of Thrones, and then people like begged me to watch other shows and all that. So, and then some I liked, some I didn't like. Like of course, anime's a big one of them. Like with you gotta watch JoJo, you gotta watch Attack on Titan. Didn't like any of those.
Oh.
So.
People pressure me to watch One Piece.
Oh.
I haven't seen any One Piece, and it's such a big undertaking. It feels daunting to me because there's so many episodes.
Yeah.
I'm also like, I don't know. I'm not like really into the pirate thing. So I don't know.
I mean,
if I'm gonna really like it, but I feel like maybe I will. I don't.
Well, the thing with One Piece is that it's definitely long as hell, but it's one of my favorites, and like I just skipped the filler when I watched it. I watched it like, I think it was like almost 10 years ago, or maybe it was 10 years ago. So it didn't have a whole lot of episodes just yet. It was like in the 3 digits still, so which was still a lot at the time, but. I mean, I watched...
Still in the 3 digits.
I was tempted, though, because it was just so addicting, because I just wanted to see what happened next. And, like, just those cliffhangers and everything, you really want to see where the characters go.
They get you.
And so...
Yeah.
And so, I mean, like, you really grow with those characters. Like, you want to see them accomplish their goals and everything. But the thing is, though, is that One Piece... I mean, it was confirmed that it's going to end, like, not too far from now. I mean... And when I say not too far, probably like another 5 years or so, because that's the creator. He always says that. Like, it's going to end in like 5 years. 5 years later, we're still... What was your first video game?
My first video game ever
Yeah.
that I ever played.
Yeah. Or do you not remember?
Probably Mortal Kombat
Okay.
or like Mario Kart when I was like on the Nintendo 64
Gotcha.
when I was a kid. My sister had a Nintendo 64 and we would play together on her little tiny TV screen in her bedroom.
I'm guessing the 64 was your like first video game console.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, of course, it was for me too, because like I said, Banjo and Kazooie. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
But the first one that I owned myself, that wasn't my sister, that was, well, I had the Game Boy, which I have right here.
Oh, you still have your
My
Game
Game
Boy?
Boy Color.
Holy
Yeah.
wow!
This is the Game Boy camera. I found this recently, and there's still pictures on it from when I was in like the 5th grade.
Wow, that's really neat.
They're all pixelated and stuff and black and white, but like, isn't that cool? This thing would take pictures.
I remember though.
And you could have like basically like a camera phone on your Game Boy Color. Yeah.
There,
I wish that they would make things in this like clear plastic again.
oh, you got your cat.
I miss
huh?
that. This is Nixie.
Hey, Nixie.
Nixie, say hi.
I wish I had my kitty here right now, but she's somewhere else. Violet.
Aw.
Violet. Yeah, well, oh well. Can't get her to come right now, but oh well.
Aw. That's okay.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Nixie.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat though. You have your Game Boy, because I don't know if I still have mine or not. I mean, if I do have it, it's probably still at my parents' house. I remember my older brother though had the Game Boy Advance, so like he would have the better games than me. So he would
Aw.
he had what you call it? He had like Pokemon. He had like this one Mario game. It was like the one with Birdo. I think it was her first appearance or something. So
Just recently hooked up my old retro gaming consoles to my old TV. I put it up here in the loft, and I found an Inuyasha game for PlayStation.
wow.
Yeah, I don't think I ever played it when I was a kid because it didn't seem familiar. Yeah. Anyway, I tried playing it and it was actually really hard. It's like a tournament fighting game, sort of.
Oh, really?
But it also has a story, and like they talk in Japanese, and like there's like a story, and then it leads up to a fight, and then you gotta fight, and the fighting's really hard.
I bet it's Naraku.
I won once.
I bet it's Naraku. Then Naraku gets away, as always.
Narak. Yeah, then he just gets away.
Because they can't
And
come up
we'll
with any
find
of
him
those.
eventually.
We'll find him eventually. Yeah, I know.
We'll get those shards.
Yeah, I know. I already expressed my opinion in my Inuyasha review video that I did like years ago.
I have to figure out how to stream from my PlayStation 2, but I was thinking of even just like putting a camera on the TV and just like sit on my chair and just like play it on the TV and just like film it, like
Yeah.
not even using a screen capture or anything. But
Yeah, no,
I'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, no, I think I don't know if I can't think of anything else on how you would do that, just besides what you just said. So, but no, that's a good idea.
I've seen it done before.
What? Have you seen it done before?
I have, yeah. There's a retro streamer, I forget his name, but I thought it was just like a filter, like of a TV screen, like around the game capture, and then I looked closely and I could see a little bit of a shine on the TV screen, and I was like, wait a second, that's an actual TV with like a camera in front of it. It was really fun. I've never seen that before, and I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, no,
It's unique.
I'll have to see that sometime. Maybe look up videos on YouTube, see how people do that. But yeah. But still, that does sound like an interesting stream, though. If they can do it, you can do it. So,
Sure.
all right. So, we're getting pretty close, though. All right, now we're gonna get some. We're gonna get into a couple Game of Thrones questions. All right.
Yay.
So, would you say, without giving spoilers away, like, would you say that Game of Thrones is one of your favorite shows?
Yes.
And, like, why would you, like, care to elaborate without spoilers?
I really like medieval fantasy as a genre. I like the setting and the drama aspects of it, the like politics in a way of like, I don't know, it's hard to explain. It's just like my favorite show.
I think it's a bit.
It's complicated. There's so many like good characters that are like messed up and
Tyrion.
interesting. And there's like a lot of character growth and development. And there's like subtlety, and it's just really interesting premise.
Yes.
So many different things going on at once, and it's like you could pick like your favorite storyline.
Oh yeah.
And it's always changing, and it's always something going on.
Yeah. I mean, I just started getting into Game of Thrones like I think it was like a couple months ago, and I mean, it's just such a long show that if I binge watch it the entire day, like I'd be doing pretty much nothing at that point. Like I'd just be wasting my day away. But I mean,
yeah, and they're long episodes.
They are, because like I said, they're good though, and you know, it's just one of those shows where it's a slow burn, but it does pay off. Cause like I mean, I know this is like the first time I ever talked about Game of Thrones on the channel, but like, I mean, I'm just enjoying it so far. I mean, the first few episodes I was just like, okay, it's good, but I don't feel that hook yet. And then just like sometime during the first season, I started feeling that hook, and then I just want to see characters I want to root for get to their goals, but also see characters that I hate get burned to the ground and everything.
Yeah.
Like I've seen a couple characters, without giving spoilers away, I've seen a couple characters that I just despise finally get what they deserve, and just and that just satisfied me. I was just like, good riddance, you miserable piece of shit. Like like in the fourth,
and it can be shocking as well, like, and radical when a character that people like also gets killed off, and it's like you weren't expecting that. Like, what the heck just happened? There's no plot armor in this show.
No, the stakes are always high, and it could be, I mean, you can die and just during like downtime or something. Like, say you're just having a meal, and then all of a sudden you might get poisoned. Oh, speaking of Game of Thrones, here's the next question. Like, who's your favorite character?
My favorite character might be, when all is said and done, I think my favorite is Sansa Stark.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
She's pretty cool.
I also like Jon Snow. My favorite, I don't want to, like, I like Daenerys too.
I forgot who Daenerys is.
Daenerys.
Who is Daenerys? I forgot.
Khaleesi?
Oh, okay. Oh, why did I forget her name? Why did I forget that? I mean, I'm good. I mean, I'm good. Like the face.
She's got so many names. It's okay.
Yeah, it's just that I have a hard time like connecting names and all that. But I know like Jon Snow. I know Sansa Stark and all that. But like, they got some characters outside of the Stark family I don't know, or the Lannisters.
Yeah,
like, I know the Lannisters too, because that's pretty much what this is. It's just the Lannisters versus the Starks at this point.
Cersei is a cool character too, as much as you love to hate her.
Yeah, no, she's crazy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I like Tyrion.
There's a lot of good ones. Tyrion Lannister. I love him too. It's hard to pick just one.
Yeah, I guess it is, but Tyrion is just the one character I just love the most, because I think the guy who plays him, Peter, Peter Dinklage, is that his name?
Yep.
He does a great job.
Dinklage, yeah.
Dinklage, yeah.
Uh-huh.
He does a great job.
Yeah, he does.
Because I remember the first time I ever saw him was Elf when he made that little cameo appearance.
Call me an elf one more time.
I know.
I dare you.
I know. And like I thought I was gonna have a hard time taking him seriously in this show when I first watched it, but like I look at him in like a really different way now. All right, so I've been like following you for like a couple years now, maybe 2.5.
Mm-hmm.
So like I remember the first time I fouled you and like went on your stream or whatever, and you were like really shocked that I fouled you. Like were you surprised? I mean, of course you were surprised, but like how surprised were you that I was fouling you? Like this random like cousin relative just started fouling you on Twitch.
You said that you were my cousin, and I was like, wait, what do you mean you're my cousin? I didn't realize who you were at first, because like obviously I couldn't like see you, and you had your username, so I was like, oh, you're my cousin.
Well,
that cousin. Because I don't have like any other cousins except for like Christina. I don't know if you know about. You remember Christina?
Yeah, the last time I saw her was at under sad circumstances, Aunt Phyllis's funeral.
It's always a funeral, isn't it? It's sad. Yeah. So, and we don't get to see each other that much. So I was really happy to have somebody in the family to come hang out. It's been really great to have you around.
Yeah, I know.
So thank you.
Yeah, no problem. You were probably. I was just going on your Twitch thing, and I was just saying hi. You're like, oh, hi, Robbay, and I was just laughing to myself. I was like, she doesn't know who I am. Like, if she doesn't know who I am, and like, but I was like nervous to like spring it on you. I was just like, do I tell her in the stream, like, because I'm worried I'm gonna put her off guard and everything. Like, I don't want to make things weird for her. Do I just let her know in the DMs or something? Like, how do I do this? So I was just upfront about it, and then people, you were already surprised, obviously, and then some of the people were just like, oh, fam, you got fam in your chat, and then like people, I already told them like how we're connected, and so I mean I know your mom's adopted and all, but like I kind of told them like the family tree thing and everything, like oh your grandfather is my great grandmother's brother or whatever, like your grandfather and my great grandmother were like siblings and all that. Like, and so some people are just like, how do you keep up with that? Like, how do you keep up with your family tree and all that?
I don't.
And so
that is it's a lot of distant family. I don't have that many close family anymore. So all I pretty much have is my parents and distant relatives. But I was really glad that my mom was like spending time with your family too, because she doesn't really have that much family around here anymore. And my parents are divorced, so they don't have that connection anymore either. So like she doesn't really have that much actual family that she knows. So I was happy that she's been like going up there to spend time with you guys under happy circumstances, holidays and stuff.
She's been having a blast.
So that's been really nice.
I'm sure she like tells you about that and stuff, like how she just has a good time and everything.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, guys. Side note, I'm like her mother's a sweetheart. Just to let you know, she's a nice lady, and so
yeah, she is.
Yeah, I know your mother was like so happy that you and I were like talking and everything. Like she was just like, so happy that you and my daughter are talking and everything. Like I was like, yeah. I don't know if you know this story either, Eva, but like, okay, so basically, back to the whole family thing real quick. So basically my great grandmother, when my great grandfather was alive, I didn't meet my great grandfather because he had died like a year before I was born. Well, actually a couple of years. But basically like basically my great grandmother and my great grandfather, basically your grandmother Marie was cousins to my great grandfather, and so that's how your grandfather and your grandmother met. Like, I don't know if you knew that story or not. Did you know that or no?
I knew that there was some sort of like through marriage relationship
Yeah,
between like grandma and grandpa
yeah.
painter.
That's what happened was I don't know, they just came up with this idea like, hey honey, what if my brother met your cousin? Do you think they would hit it off? And obviously it did. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I just think it's an interesting like love story though. Like
Thank you for having me on, and
yeah,
you
thank
can
you for
find
coming up
me on twitch.tv/3vaMoon.
in the description down below,
And
guys. Go there right now.
yeah. Follow me and
Follow.
follow Robbay. Subscribe to his channel. Right meow. Smash that subscribe button.
Smash that follow
Hit the
button for Eva.
notification bell.
Yeah,
Smash the like button.
you're getting it though with this YouTube thing. So yeah. All right, guys. Thank you again.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
being here. Thank you guys for watching. I mean, maybe some of you guys are from Eva's channel. You guys came here. Thank you for putting up with these questions and just me being silly and awkward and all that. So we're just gonna end the stream right here. Not the stream. We're just gonna end the podcast right here. And yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. I'm Robbay.
All right.
I'm Robbay. This is Eva right here, and this is how I
Hi.
end my videos. I don't know if you pay attention to this or not. I'm Robbay, and may the anime force be with you.